Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
a General Hospital fan podcast. Hi!
Hi!
Welcome to the June 1st through 5th recap of General Hospital and what's going on right now. Amanda, I can't believe it's June already.
Oh, thank you for saying it, since I did not the other day.
I know. I actually thought about that when I was editing. I was like, oh, she did not say. I can't believe tomorrow's June. I have no idea what day it is anymore, though.
Right?
So, and that didn't help with this week because I wound up watching the 2017 Nurses Ball first, and then I realized that the 2016 was on there, too.
As long as you got it in the end. And it's not like everything ran together, so.
No.
It was definitely a split there. I didn't like the way they did it this week. I needed more of something.
So I forgot. I meant to go back and see what we missed from the 2016. But so 2018, if you look on Hulu right now, they're already loaded up for the week. So thank you, Hulu, for understanding. I want to know how many people complained.
Yes.
Because I know I did. I didn't complain. I was just like,
hey, by the way.
So are you going to be doing this? And it was a live chat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And so they're like, well, we see. I said, okay, but here's the deal. I said, General Hospital right now is not releasing new episodes. And in the past, when they've shown reruns, you do show them. But for some reason, it just stopped last Thursday. And I told them which ones it should have been. I said, but I have no idea what's going to be next week.
Right.
I had an idea, but again, they didn't show all of them. So I could have been wrong. But they're already up and loaded for next week.
See?
So next week, they're finishing 2018.
Yes.
So we do only have to talk about the one day.
Right.
So we don't have to get into all of that.
All right.
So let's get started. 2016 Nurses Ball. I did like that they showed this one because it's the one where Luke and Brad were supposed to be getting.
Yes.
So it fit the year prior when he asked him to marry him. And then now we go into, although Bobby better be busting out her guillotine. She said she was going to have his head if he hurt Lucas.
Yeah.
And it's not happened yet.
But it was nice to reminisce about when they were cute together. Because they were really cute together.
Yeah. It was weird. I think we didn't talk about it, but a couple of weeks ago when they were talking about it, and it was right after they were discussing having the three-way with Felix or something.
Oh.
So if you had no idea what they were talking about, you're like, wait, what? And all of these Nurses Balls are making me miss him so much more. I know that he's been around to help with Mike, but I mean, he can sing, he can dance, he has a great personality. Why do we not use Felix more?
Mm-hmm. He should be at GH all the time.
Mm-hmm. He really should. And Liz needs a friend. Like, she needs a really good friend.
Which is why they should have never killed off Sabrina. But I have, really little notes on 2016. Apparently, I was not that impressed. But Emma and Ned, they were adorable, but I don't understand how they ended up doing it. Like, what conversation would have happened that Emma and Ned would go together?
I don't know. And I meant to go back and look, and I couldn't find it. And see, I love it because that's one of my favorite songs.
It was adorable.
And I thought that they were so cute.
Yes, I have no complaints about the act.
Both of them dressed like Little Elton.
I just don't understand. In my world, they never cross.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Ned's not hanging out with Anna, obviously not hanging out with Robin either. So
why?
Yeah, it was adorable. Loved it, but why?
I forget.
So,
and I don't remember anything that did happen.
Right, it didn't feel like she was supposed to perform with someone else and they backed out or vice versa. Just, the two of them are together. And
so the episode that we saw was the one that was shown on May 25th. 2016. What we missed the day before was they had the red carpet with host Donnie Sheldon and co-host GMA correspondent Abby Boudreau and editor-in-chief Crimson Nina Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they put them together like they actually... you're on GMA? Yeah, you're from Crimson? Of course we know each other. This is why people blur. Real life and fantasy.
Exactly. It's hard when they do those things.
And nurses Epiphany Johnson, Felix Dubois, Bobby Spencer, Amy Driscoll. Again, we need her.
Yes,
more
I love
than
Amy. I love her.
And doctors Andre Maddox, Lucas Jones, and lab manager phlebotomist Brad Cooper are included in the opening number rap.
Oh.
Which I forgot to go back and watch this rap.
No, I didn't go back either. I stuck with what we actually got to see because I can't do that rap at home.
Yeah. And then Jake and Franco.
Yes.
That's when I feel like we all fell in love with Franco as the potential stepdad, you know, the potential dad. Because, I mean, he really is a dad to those kids. He's not even...
Right. He's way more than a stepdad.
Absolutely. And Magic Milo. And the Magic Wands.
Yeah, it wasn't really...
Yeah.
I feel like the first year it had that shock value. The more that it goes on, it's just kind of...
And other things that we missed were the day after... was May 26th, and Dylan and Kiki had performed Stitches by Shawn Mendes, which I thought about watching the 2017 because she didn't sing at all in the 2017. But I'm like, I thought that she had sung, and she did sing with him the year prior. And Lulu Falconeri, Maxie Jones, Epiphany Johnson, Valerie Spencer, and Amy Driscoll performed to Doctor's Orders. We need to talk about Valerie.
I like your tone. Go ahead.
No. I mean, like, we need to do a 411 about Valerie.
I was going to say, what did she do that made you so angry? No. We need to talk about her.
No, we need to talk about her because I really liked her.
Yes. She's never around now.
Nope. Well, it's not the same actress anyway.
It's not the same actress, but the character herself. I feel like if they gave the new actress half as good a material as the old actress had, she'd be able to step up.
Right.
We never see her.
I think she's done. I mean, it's probably been a year since she had her 3 episodes. So
I feel like they would have said that she went to a different department, though.
This is something that we also have to talk about is the black hole.
True.
Because we never know where Felix and Amy go.
We can assume that they go help out at the old people home.
Well, now we know that Felix does, but he does it after his shifts at GH.
So we never see him
working.
Yeah, okay.
And then Epiphany, Sabrina, and Amy Driscoll saying, "You're not alone."
I love that song. It's so cute.
Julian Jerome, Alexis Davis, TJ Ashford, and Molly Lansing Davis did not attend the ball. Doesn't say why. Sonny Corinthos, Michael Quartermain, and Morgan Corinthos, he was given a pass that day from Friedman Clinic. They arrived late at the ball, and they witnessed Kiki and Dylan kissing. And Morgan decided to go back to the clinic.
Poor Morgan.
And Brad Cooper and Lucas Jones were supposed to get married right before Dylan and Kiki's number, but didn't because Lucas wasn't there. He was at the hospital after taking his mother there, and his heart mysteriously stopped. But he was revived. Because this is when...
Right, you didn't see that. You saw him laying on the floor and then it was over.
And I meant to look that up, too. So I forgot to say what happened. Well, I mean, obviously we know Lucas lived, but like what was going on at that time. And that wasn't that when Paul Hornsby was killing everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I could be wrong.
I know that. I think that you're right, though. Feels like it's so long ago, though.
I know. Like, again, this was 4 years ago. And it feels so much longer.
This one mustn't have impressed me even back then. Because normally as I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, I remember that. Oh, I love this, blah, blah, blah. I didn't have that feeling at all for 2016. Okay.
That's my notes on 2016.
Okay.
Here's my notes on 17.
Right.
So let's just jump into it.
Oh, that was the year of Lulu in her beautiful pink dress.
Congratulations, by the way, on the fact that she was pregnant. But
right.
I'm sorry.
No. Just no. They do such a good job of hiding pregnancies normally.
And it was always funny because she always had the big bag.
Yes.
You know, it was always...
I don't understand why we couldn't have done that for the nurse's ball. Or there were different shots that she was standing like behind the bar that came up above her stomach.
On the red carpet, they could have had a plant right in the camera angle.
Yes.
And they make those beautiful silhouette style dresses, you know, the ones that have like the blackout edges that have like the color panel in the front.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how she wore that.
I just hope she wasn't the one to pick it out, because if she picked it out because she thought she felt beautiful, then good for her.
Yes. And it was adorable
and
that Charlotte's dress matched. Yes. I like that they did that combination. But assuming that wardrobe picked it out for her, and assuming that she was very far into her pregnancy for them to have felt they needed to drape her in a dress like that, I would think you would die. You're so hot.
So much material.
Pregnancy. That had to be a ton of material. And then she always had to stand and carry it like that was the reason why it was so big. By the end of the night, I hope that her husband gave her a nice massage and ran her a hot bath, because that looked like a lot of work.
Again, like, I really hope that she's not the one that picked it up.
Right. No, I loved the color and the rest, like her hair and makeup and everything. She looked beautiful.
It was the style.
It looked like they wrapped her up in a set of curtains and sent her on her way.
So Mario Lopez hosted the red carpet. Did you see like the older lady and the young girl that just were like, oh, we're so excited to be here? And I was like, okay, who the heck are they? Mario Lopez's daughter and his mother-in-law who watched the show. They watched General Hospital.
That's adorable. I meant to go back and look that up, so I'm glad that you did because, yeah, there was no why.
No, but how cute.
That's adorable. But I thought it was going to be written into the storyline somehow.
Yeah.
Like someone they knew had fought AIDS or they had some type of affiliation with why they would want to be there. Nope. And instead it was just, yep, we're excited to be here. And then they disappeared for the rest of the night. You never saw them again.
Exactly. Back to dresses though, real quick. I love Nina's dress.
I liked Liz's.
I want her body and I want to be able to look like her. But she was just so funny because, I mean, what was the one line? It was obvious she was like trying to ham it up. And it was like such an amateur moment of her announcing on the red carpet. She like looked straight at the camera and was like, did that weird smile.
I don't know what it was. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know.
And I love Joss's dress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a lot of pretty dresses that year.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like that Nina still seemed unprofessional on the red carpet, though. You could see that she was not happy about Charlotte being in the dress that Lulu picked out. She was letting her personal feelings come through. Mm-hmm. If you were hosting a red carpet, I don't care if you honestly hated the person, you would be like, oh, here's so-and-so. You look so nice. Okay, move along.
Especially if you love the child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she could have done better. And normally she does a really good job of being professional. So I felt like it was out of character for her to be so not with it.
Mm-hmm. And Burt's Bees was the product placement.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they did theirs better than Aveeno.
Yes.
Because, you know, Aveeno, wow, I need this even after 8 hours of, and it just soaks in and moisturizes. At least Christina and Valerie looking through the bags because Valerie's like, I can't find my lipstick. I need to touch up. And
yeah, I can't go out there and face my ex-boyfriend with his new love interest without some beautiful lipstick.
Exactly.
Totally made sense.
A little bit cheesy on the...
Yeah.
And you have like 18 shades to pick from. But something I thought about, and this is totally nothing to do with the nurse's ball, but Lexi Ainsworth teaches yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be great if they incorporated that into the show somehow? Like, even though she's moved on from the dawn of day, because a lot of people are going to be like, right, but that's just, they're not the same, you know.
Well, it would make sense since we had Sam dragging Alexis to the boxing club. She didn't want to do that. How about do some yoga with Christina? But why doesn't Sonny let his daughter teach yoga at his gym? 100%. And then Alexis can go do that because that's way more relaxing than boxing.
And it would be mirroring her real life.
Yeah.
Like it'd be something, yeah, she's running Charlie's too, but it'd be something that she's doing that's all her own. And it actually would have fit if they had started it during the dawn of day. That like she at least was focusing on being more meditative and her breathing and finding, because I mean, there are the physical, that is a health benefit.
Yeah.
You know, focusing on that stuff. And she had at least kept the good things after the bad and started it to maybe branch out to help others. So,
yeah, I'm with you. Hopefully they're listening. That would be fun.
Yes.
Don't you hate when you're listening to a great podcast and suddenly you're interrupted by an ad?
I know! Thank goodness Stitcher lets us listen to our favorite podcasts like Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, My Favorite Murder, and many more ad-free for only $4.99 a month or $34.99 a year.
Go to Stitcher.com/premium to sign up today.
Use promo code PEER54 for 1 month free on us.
Do you have an idea for a podcast but don't know where to start? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Anchor is such an easy way to record and edit a podcast, and you can do it from either your phone or computer. Best part is you don't have to worry about getting it out there. Anchor distributes to many platforms, so you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and many more. You can start making money right away without having a minimum number of listeners, too. Anchor really is everything that you need to make a podcast all in one place.
Eden McCoy wrote the song that she sang.
That's insane.
Do you know how old she was?
Especially because we just talked about
13.
That's crazy.
Her birthday is June 10th, 2003, and this aired on May 24th, 2017.
That's crazy.
And I could not find why she wrote it because it was a very deep song.
Mm-hmm.
She's so beautiful. She's such a beautiful young lady.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
I wish my kids had talent like that. None of us can sing. I'm assuming none of us are songwriters. So
Your kids have their own different talents,
I
though.
know, but singing is so, you can use it in so many different ways. You can use it in church. You can use it for your family. You can use it. It's just a good talent to have. And no one in my family can sing at all. Like, not even a little bit.
Yeah, my family's very musical. My kids, not so much, but like both my husband and I grew up like in band.
It's just like you were going to say both my husbands. I was like, really? Do you have an extra one I didn't know about?
Well, no, he was an athlete. My ex.
Yeah.
He wasn't musical, but the rest of his family is. Like his sisters play violin and piano and all that stuff. Why my kids aren't, I don't know.
My kids never stuck with it. They all wanted to try an instrument. And then 3 months in, they were like, yeah, this is too hard. I'm done.
They enjoyed playing guitar when the school taught them.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So been thinking about, and I think my daughter wants to learn. I'm just like, go on YouTube.
Right.
You know, so.
There you go. Mm-hmm. They can be backup for all the GH songs. Oh, Scout. Scout was a baby.
Yes.
Which makes her the wrong age. Not that we're shocked by that.
But Ella's adorable, so.
She is.
We'll take her being aged up.
She is.
She only aged up a year ago. No. 2 years ago? When did Drew die? No, only a year.
A year ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she only aged up a year ago.
Yeah, but they aged her up 3 years.
Yeah.
That's a big jump.
I'm not disagreeing.
That's a big, big jump. We went from baby being carried around to she's 6.
We just saw Cam do a big jump too.
Yeah.
We will have seen it soon.
Right. I don't like whenever they do that. I know we whined about it before, but show me toddler for 2 weeks at least before you jump them up again.
Like how they've done with Avery.
Right.
You know, where she's making pasta necklaces with
exactly
Brando. Like that's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Or Wiley.
Right.
Oh gosh, I hope these babies come back.
They better. I don't think they could change at this point.
I don't just mean like Wiley, like all the little kids, because now they're going to have the different shooting. Yeah. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
I'm sure that they will. Maybe it'll just be less time.
Maybe.
I don't know. I thought you meant aging them up, and I was going to say they can't.
No, I meant like after the coronavirus, like coming back. Which, by the way,
yes, they said they can start shooting on the 12th, but that still doesn't give us episodes until July or August.
But still,
at least we're getting there. I agree. But I got excited when I saw the 12th, because in my mind,
that's this week.
It should only take 5 minutes to put a whole production together and give me new episodes. And then as I read more, I was like, oh, no, that's disappointing.
I hope that they don't go for perfection.
Right.
At this point, I would really just move us along.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we?
Right, like you said, even just voiceover. Just give us the basic idea what's happening.
Even if we only get 20-minute episodes.
Right.
Just give us something new. I'm okay with them cutting out a little bit.
Yeah.
Just to keep us until we get back to the hour. So for us, it's only 38 minutes because we don't watch the commercials. But you know what I mean. Yes. So it would be like a 45-minute episode instead of an hour. So
I agree.
Okay, I want to talk about that Chimera last.
Okay.
Because I got stuff.
All right. Valerie, Amy, Christina, and Emma performing together. That was cute. Again, I didn't get the age dynamic.
The group of them.
There.
Yeah, because it's not like, okay, so I understand Sam and Emma having their bond because they had the year. This is what's messing me up is, they're doing it kind of in order, but it's still messing me up because the year before is when Sam was with Patrick.
Right.
Or was that 2 years before? I don't remember. But so they at least had.
They had a reason, right, that if they had done something, but I just don't see any of them together. It's not like Valerie, Amy, and Christina are hanging out at the bar and then they said, oh, hey, do you think that you could have Emma with you because she wants to sing and we'll put this together?
Right.
I know I'm nitpicking, but I like when it makes sense, and I just don't see that conversation happening either. And then Ned and Olivia, which I think I've complained about this about 100 times. I don't understand why Faith is being done like Reese. What's your face?
I loved it. It was my favorite Ned and Olivia duo.
No.
I said it was very in line with the George Michael video, but also a touch of Danny and Sandy.
It was more than a touch of Danny and Sandy. It was Grease put to Faith.
What?
No. I can't even agree to disagree with you on this because it was just wrong.
But in 2016, we lost both David Bowie and George Michael, and both of them had tributes in the 2017 Nurses Ball, which I think was amazing.
And I appreciate that very much. However, the only similarity was the jukebox. Faith starts with the jukebox.
He was wearing the same outfit.
But he was wearing it in a Grease manner.
I understand.
No, it was wrong. I'm sorry. I can't agree to disagree.
But they sang it very well.
They did. They sang it very well.
Could you picture Ned with scruff, though? That would just be weird to me.
It's anything different. It's anything. It was Grease. It was Grease set to Faith, and it did not go together, and I did not like it. And
So we go together like Grease?
yeah,
They did not go together?
exactly.
That was cheesy, I know. That was a bad one.
It's okay.
They can't all be winners.
No. And then I just wrote Dylan and Kiki are cute.
Modern
They were
love.
cute.
But the thing is, all she did was dance around.
Right. I didn't understand why she needed to come back for that one.
No.
And the other girl would actually say, what is that nurse's name? Okay, good.
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Okay, good.
Because I didn't write it down, and I like her.
I like her too, and we don't see her anymore either. And never got an explanation of where she went.
Yeah. She pops in a little bit more than
Felix, but not. It really is like Elizabeth is the only nurse there, and it's getting ridiculous. That's why they couldn't cover the whole coronavirus thing. They only have one nurse to take care of all those patients.
Oh. I'm not disagreeing that it wasn't very Grace, obviously, because I wrote it, but I liked it.
No.
I thought it was the best one that she sang.
Yeah,
Because she doesn't.
I absolutely, especially after just saying there's no musical talent in my family, would never say that the singing was bad. Ever. They did a great job. They did way better than anyone I know could do. So awesome. Not about that. Just the setup was absolutely wrong. Faith is not Grace.
I still liked it, though.
Well, I'm sorry that you're wrong. But
I am not wrong in what I think.
in
My opinion is not wrong.
No, in this case, you're just wrong.
Nope. You know who was wrong, though? Curtis.
What did Curtis do?
When he implied that he was going to be getting some because they flirted for a year.
Oh my God, that was ridiculous.
I did not pick up on that at the beginning. And I wrote, Curtis, first date after flirting for a year does not mean you're getting any.
Mm-mm. No,
He is wrong.
he was wrong. He was
Okay.
very wrong.
But did you notice that he called her Ash a lot? He
and doesn't do that.
Okay.
Nope. Yep, I was totally on that.
And Nell was in the hospital because she had been mugged and Michael had found her down by the pier. So it was really weird to see them getting along, too.
That was really weird. And that Jocelyn was the one that wanted him to go see her.
Yeah, but how sweet was it, though, that they did listen to her on the phone? Like, that was cute.
That was cute.
And I loved them singing Hallelujah at the end. Oh, That was beautiful. Oh, and okay. And I could not find all the details, and I did not want to go down the rabbit hole. But right now in the storyline where we are, Nina's talking like she doesn't know Nell.
Right.
I totally forgot that Nell was the nanny for Charlotte.
Yeah,
Nina knows her,
she does.
like, really well.
Mm-hmm.
Totally forgot about that. Did you remember that while we were talking about, like...
I didn't whenever we were talking about it, but the second that, like, it all came back, it all came back. And why are they portraying it like she has no idea who she is? They just happen to live in the same town. No, she was in your house every day to take care of your
really
child.
acting like she does not have that much experience because I've only known her for a week or so. No.
Right. But I guess that's better for us because if she goes back to when she was nannying for Charlotte, if you just take the nannying for Charlotte, not all the rest of it.
She did a good job.
She did a good job.
Yeah. So that's most of 2017. Do you have anything before we start talking about the Chimera?
No, go ahead. I'm waiting for your nerd facts because I know that's where you're at.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Dr. Robin Scorpio Drake did not attend the ball because she was heavily pregnant with her second child.
Yes. That was cute that they had her
Yes.
zoom in.
And I love that they always bring in the facts of how she's progressed with real life, being able to progress. Like when she was first diagnosed with the first ball, you know, she didn't know she was even going to make it that long. And now she's having her second kid.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay. So, nerding out a little.
Mm-hmm.
In Greek mythology, a chimera is a fire-breathing female monster with a lion's head, goat's body, and serpent tail. And it's also a thing that is hoped or wished for, but in fact is illusionary or impossible to achieve. And I found a couple articles that I will link in our show notes about the General Hospital Chimera, because I could not remember why this was even a thing. Do you remember why this was even a thing?
Okay. I mean, I thought it had just played into the fact that Jake was brainwashed by Helena.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the Chimera had to do with it.
Well, it gets even better because...
They had mentioned it a while before this, about the Chimera being somewhere on Windermere.
Right.
Okay.
So, theinquisitor.com has, what is a Chimera and why should we care?
Okay.
And it says General Hospital spoilers first broke, the new Chimera mystery plot on GH. This new umbrella story is one of those monstrosities beloved by General Hospital writers. that gets too tangled, never makes sense, and comes to an unsatisfying conclusion.
Okay.
On Monday, there was at the beginning of May, there was a 3-pronged reveal of the Chimera plot: Jake, Anna, and Sam. So like Jake was drawing one, Anna had that necklace that Griffin was talking about.
Right.
And Sam, there was a book and it exposed a chimera like painted together or pieced together. And it says that the 3 at once reveal perfectly ties to the 3-headed nature of the beast. So I do like that they kind of tied that in because that's a detail and the Greek tie-in is obviously meant to lean you towards the Cassidines,
Right.
but forget the mythology. This is going to be some funky form of medical chimerism, probably cooked up in the creepy labs on Cassidine Island. So the medical chimerism is, remember on Grey's when they had the guy that had like the 2 different DNAs? It happens a lot in different medical.
Okay.
But basically the person has 2 different DNAs in their body.
Okay.
And it can be the result of one twin absorbing the other.
Okay.
Or it can happen with multiple embryos during the in vitro fertilization. It can also come from stem cell transplant. General Hospital is using one of these.
Okay.
They love to do transplant and donor stories. GH is rife with them. Liz suddenly has a rare blood type to donate to her sister. Remember that?
Yeah.
Didn't remember that until
Reading that.
Julie and
Right.
Jerome gave bone marrow to Danny, and Maxie got BJ's heart. But we can bet this is another medical mystery that goes deeper and also ties into the WSB and DVX. So it says, for the record, methodological chimeras are usually female. And as of now, General Hospital spoilers tell us Anna, Valentin, Jake, Jason, Sam, Liz, Franco are all wrapped up in this plot that has roots for Anna or Alex's past.
Mm.
And so is it Alex, Anna, the chimera? Is Valentin the chimera because he had like that whole...
Right. Change of appearance. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Is Jake the chimera because he should be long dead? Or is Jason the chimera? Or is Charlotte? Are Charlotte and Jake both chimeras? So it's a really long article and it doesn't really give us an answer, which I know that's like so anticlimactic. I'm sorry. But I'll share that one. And then there's just another one that says the Chimera Project of Valentin. And my thinking was, though, why didn't they tie this into Dr. Maddox's research with the twins? That's where I was expecting it to go. Like once I started reading this, I was like, oh, is this where we got the twin stuff? No.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. That was actually really anticlimactic. Did you learn anything?
I didn't connect it to as many people as that article connected it to.
But yeah, so I'll link the articles. I know that wasn't really a lot because I don't remember how that whole thing ended. Do you?
I thought that was the end of it. They got it because Jake had it.
But he was releasing the biotoxin.
He was gonna, right.
Yeah.
I don't think anything else ever came of it.
Neither do I. Okay. Maybe we should just do a whole 411 about the Chimera Project.
There you go.
That we're never going to talk about again anyway, so. All right. But that's what a chimera is.
Yeah. Thanks for the nerd facts, Shannon.
All right.
2018.
So we can only talk about the first day.
Yes, because we're going to get the rest
going to
next
watch.
week.
Yes. No matter what time of day.
You said that before.
And I love my neighbor. But no matter what time of day we record, I swear he always wants to weed whack. So we're recording early today, too. Like hours
right.
early. Okay. Oil of Olay was the sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
I love Dante pranking Chase.
That was so cute. So cute.
I think that's when I fell in love with Chase. Because I was like,
he did so good.
No, that's a lie. I fell in love with him when he pulled out the Red Sox mug that I'm going to go back to. Why have we not developed that storyline?
Mm-hmm. I don't know how you couldn't love Chase no matter what he was doing because he's just adorable. I liked Finn watching Chase perform, though. Mm-hmm. That was cute.
Because that's when they were not getting along.
Right.
That's when Chase was bugging him. But I just want to be your brother. I just want to be your brother. And he's like, dude, leave me alone.
Yes.
So it opened on the 16th, which we did not see. And it was just the red carpet being co-hosted by former Bachelor Nick Viall and editor-in-chief Crimson's Nina Reeves. And the nurses sang Everyday People, which I liked that.
Yes.
That was the thing. When was that? 2016 is when they did the video through the hospital. I really liked that.
Yes.
I really liked that. That was nice.
That was cute.
I love Bobby living it up like that because
I know. She's so funny.
Not that she's not a fun person, but she's
taking on the grandma role.
Right. But then you see her like groove into Everyday People, she's like dance. I love it.
I love it. It was adorable. And that was an appropriate song for where we are in the world.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't have picked better timing for that.
And Detective Chase performed the song, I Feel It Still.
That was so cute.
It was.
He did such a good job. Mm-hmm. It still doesn't make sense to me. Again, I'm nitpicking though. How he thought he was performing with others, but had time to rehearse that with just him and those women. Because he didn't walk out on stage and just do that.
Right.
So we all thought we had different rehearsal times and it was just going to piece together perfectly. We were never going to rehearse once with all of us.
That's true. I love Lulu calling Dante out.
Yes, that was cute. That was a very real life marriage.
And Dante had to go with his head between his hands going, so here's the deal. I lied.
That was super cute. But good for Chase for going on anyway. Because it wasn't like he got on stage and then realized no one else was showing up. He walked out there, okay, I got to do this by myself.
Right.
Very cute.
This Pioneer Award.
Yeah. That was 2018. We didn't have that in 2019.
I put a question mark because I think that this week we're also going to see last year's again. Okay. So I did not go back and research, but I'm like, I don't think.
Almost positive that we didn't. I feel like we would have remembered who won it.
And this is why the phrase first annual is not accurate.
Yeah.
It's first. The second time you do it, you can say annual.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say it on the first.
Especially when you don't follow through the second year.
Right.
It's not right no matter what, but it makes a little more sense if you follow through the next year.
But I don't remember why Alexis got it. But this is when she and Finn were kind of dating a little bit.
Yeah, she was sad because she heard him talking to Anna on Friday's episode. So yeah, I don't know why Alexis got the award though, and I do not recall that happening in 2019.
I don't either. And Curtis proposed to Jordan.
That was cute.
That was a really sweet proposal.
That was amazing. I want a proposal like that. That was up there. And she was totally clueless, which makes it even better. I really like when proposals are absolutely a surprise. Cute.
Oh, we forgot to talk about in 2017 when Valentin sang And So It Goes to Nina.
Yeah. Oh, you love that so much.
I love James Patrick Stewart. Okay, I have a thing for guys who can sing, apparently. Or who can put it out there like that.
Yeah.
So.
No, that was very sexy. I'll take being serenaded.
I need to buy his CD. Do we still buy CDs? Is that a thing? Or do we just download now?
No, I buy CDs because I'm old school. But I think download is the way of the world.
Okay.
That's not a thing I do. It's way too complicated. In fact, I was playing on my phone yesterday, and I saw all these songs downloaded, and I have no idea how or when they were downloaded to my phone because I don't pay for songs to be downloaded. That's absurd.
I wonder if he has it on Spotify.
Probably.
I do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Spotify. So. But yeah, so I guess that's it for whatever we watched with the nurses' ball.
Right, because it ended with Sam going through the office.
Yes.
And going to find out that Peter is Heinrich.
Yes.
But we didn't get... Did she... Yeah, she did.
She was playing with the lighter,
She picked up the lighter,
and
okay.
she said Cesar face on.
Okay, yeah. Because I remembered seeing it when she was shuffling the papers around and being like, why didn't you just notice that? Because it took her a little while to get back to it.
And I couldn't remember like it was small.
Right. So I couldn't remember if she had actually picked it up. But now that you say that, yes, she did. And she said it out loud. So, and then that's where we'll stop because we're going to get all the rest of it next week.
I'm so glad that Hulu's on.
Yes.
I mean, all 5 of the episodes are upcoming. So 8 o'clock Eastern time. Boom, this shall be. Oh, I wonder if it goes at 8 o'clock every markets.
Oh, I don't know.
So like, does Central have to wait until 8 o'clock their time? And same with Pacific? Or is it just 8 o'clock Eastern is when it's available?
I have no idea.
Across the board? I have no idea either. Because I know that's what I got into trouble with Stranger Things being released at midnight on the 4th of July last year. Because it was Pacific time. So we had to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. You're a little crazy that
my
you
son,
did that.
My son and I did it. But seriously, he's going to have that for the rest of his life, that Mom and I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to binge a show, and she fell asleep on the 3rd episode. And he stayed up and watched the whole thing.
Aww.
And he was like, you need to watch that. I was like, no kidding. I tried. I mean, we bought ice cream. It was our thing. Like,
that's super
We bought
cute.
snacks. I picked the wrong. Well, I stopped drinking coffee 2 Junes ago. So it's not like I had just stopped drinking coffee.
Yeah.
But
very cute.
So now we get to talk about our
reality check. It's Groundhog's Day in my life, okay?
Yeah.
So asking me to talk about anything new and exciting is difficult. Madeline was sick this week, which was not, I mean, I guess it was exciting, but it wasn't exciting in a good way.
Right.
I don't know what's wrong with her. Fever and headache. And she's not a complainer. And she just kept crying. Her head hurt. I felt bad. So
She get migraines
too. She is, the only time she's ever had a headache was 2 years ago when she got Lyme disease. And she has not had one since then. And so I instantly jumped to that conclusion.
Yeah.
But she didn't get as sick as she did whenever she got the Lyme disease. So I don't know. But I mean, luckily, I didn't want her to have a stomach ache and all that. But those things you can just kind of diagnose then, play doctor yourself. Headache and fever, I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with you. We'll have to wait it out and see where we go.
But she's good now.
So she is good now. And I got extra mommy snuggles because whenever she's sick, then she wants to sleep in my bed and all that stuff. So
it's one thing I do miss about the kids being younger.
Mommy snuggles are the best. I love it. So, but yeah, that's all I did this week was take care of the sick kid. And I did finally finish cleaning their room. I said I was going to clean all this stuff, which it's still a work in progress. But their room, I completely overhauled and threw out like 5 bags worth of trash and took stuff to Goodwill, like actually took it there, didn't just put it in my trunk. It made it to
Very
Goodwill.
nice.
And I had stuff that I brought over here and gave to you for your kids, and no sense in holding on to it. And then I had like 3 or 4 bags of stuff of the girls that I gave to my brother's girlfriend yesterday. So it is like actually out of the house, and it's
Very nice.
Yes, and the girls are enjoying their new room. That's not a new room, but it's just actually clean enough to play in for once. So, and now it's motivating me to get through the rest of the house.
So my kids are gone all next week. If you want to come over and you can just go through, just go.
No thanks.
Darn it.
I still have my whole basement to go through. Your basement's all nice and organized. I'm jealous of your organization there.
No, it's not nice and organized. It's, so my husband, are you done?
Yes.
I'm like, we can just transition into that now.
Go ahead.
We're in the middle of remodeling the laundry room, and my husband built these like pull out sections that slide underneath the stairs. So they're going to be, but right now everything's in the garage from the basement because, so the basement, the block has had the waterproofing paint on it, but we did a couple more layers of it, and now we're putting up the board and everything. So that's going to be it. I guess this week's like a disappointing week for the kids because my daughter's film camp got canceled officially, and that I got mom hugs on that, and she just sat there and cried. I mean, it was the heartbreaking cry that you're just like, there's nothing I can do to fix this. They're still going to do something virtually, but she's had it with.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
She got mad during her social skills group on Wednesday night, and she was just like, I'm done with this virtual. So this week they're going to go with their dad, and I've already told them, I was like, I'm not going to make her participate on Wednesday because typically he would take her to the program, even as long as they're still in the area. I was like, she needs a break.
Right.
So she's going to take a little break this week. And
are they going anywhere? They're just hanging out there.
They're just hanging out around here because everything's reopening. So like the zoo's reopening.
Yeah.
All that stuff. So they're going to go do all that fun stuff. But yeah, we're going swimming at my in-laws this afternoon. That's why we recorded super early because we haven't seen them since February.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it had been that long.
Yeah. Well, because it was before I went to Nashville.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think it was since February.
Yeah.
Because I went March 6th to Nashville. So.
Oh, that'll be nice.
It will. Because we missed them.
Yeah.
But they just definitely didn't want people over. And rightfully so,
Right, exactly.
But even since then, it's just been, like, since things have started to open up again, they were like, don't know. But now they're like, yeah, come on over.
Especially if you're swimming, you're staying outside. We did that yesterday for my brother's girlfriend's birthday. Mm-hmm. My sister is still extra. I'm not going inside. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And so we all sat outside, spaced out then, and it was nice. So enjoy the good weather.
On Friday, we went green, and I actually went to a restaurant.
Oh, how did that go?
A couple of my friends. It was really good. So because of where we were sitting, we did not have to be wearing masks. So I guess restaurants get the option of, so when you walk in, you have to be wearing it. And that's like the state law. But some of them say if you don't have anything in front of you, you have to be wearing it.
Okay.
But, I mean, we were getting drinks and eating.
Right.
You can't have your mask on then.
Yeah.
And then, so we had a couple drinks and some appetizers. And then we went over to our one friend's house and just had a couple more just to hang out. And here's why we are going to go back into quarantine. Because sure enough, a group of like 20 people came in, crowded the bar, stood really close to us. Like we were at a table and everything. I mean, they had it perfectly spaced out, you know. I mean, certain booths had red tape over them so you couldn't sit there.
Nice.
They said, you know, there's a couple here, but then you would see like empty chairs and then there's like another couple at the bar. We were just sitting at a high top table out like towards the corner. And one of the guys was like right up on us. And okay, first of all,
I don't want that anyway.
I don't want that exactly.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't need your butt like right up against my table.
Yeah.
In an uncrowded space.
Right.
But day one, you guys are coming out and doing this? Come on.
Yeah.
In a month, I might, but day one. No. Just follow the rules. I know that they're annoying.
Right, exactly.
You know, but this is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I have not ventured out. I've gone to one store and I had my mask on and I got what I needed and left. And that was
like the first thing that I've done since this whole thing. Because I remember I went to a store a couple weeks ago, but I can't remember what I did. But I went and got blood work done. And that was the first time that I had actually been in public with other people. So.
Was everyone nice at the restaurant though?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So super sweet.
Okay, good. Because that was my concern is these people have been off work for how long and you're going to get a group of people that aren't very nice and I'm just going to want to kick someone out of a restaurant that I don't really have the authority to do, but I'm going to want to because I can't stand people being nasty to servers.
So, you mean like the rest of the people?
Yeah.
So those people, that group of people did wind up leaving. Because also we were like, they can't all sit together. Like they can't, you know, that's a standard across the board.
Right.
I'm pretty sure most places max out at 6.
Okay.
They did wind up leaving. Like they did a couple shots and left. But, it was funny because there was another group of people that sat at like one of the booths that was more than 6 feet away from us. But they turn around, they're like, hey, cheers, you know.
Oh, cute.
So, I mean, it was
good. I'm glad everyone...
like, hey, we're all out and alive.
Yes. I'm glad everyone was in good spirits about it and enjoying it instead of...
Yeah.
Again, I know the rules suck because they do, but they're the rules. You have to follow them.
Right. And if you want to go out, don't hassle them. Yes.
Right. It's not the servers or the restaurant's fault. They have to follow the rules that the state has put down.
Well, when I jokingly said that to the server, I forget what he did. Because, I'm really sorry. Because he was wearing gloves. And, like, so when he put down my glass, like, it kind of slipped a little bit. And I went, you know, it is your fault that we had a corona global pandemic. And he just, like, looked at me. And I was like, honey, kidding. I didn't say honey. But I was just like, I was kidding. But he was wearing a mask. And I wasn't. So I couldn't see. He was smiling.
Okay.
Oh, and that was the other thing. I went and got flowers on Friday morning at one of our local nurseries. And I saw someone that I knew, and he kept looking at me like, and so I pulled it down.
Just enough.
Yeah. And he goes, I know we're not allowed to hug. I was like, dude, you're getting a hug. You know, I said, if this is how I go, we're good.
Yeah.
You know, it was a guy from our old church. It was one of the elders that I hadn't seen in quite some time. So it was nice to see him. He and his wife are adorable. They've been married for like decades and decades, and they still hold hands. They're all cute and mushy.
I love people like that.
Me too.
It gives me hope. So cute.
Yeah. But, so yeah, that's really all that has been going on.
Yeah, we're boring.
Trying to get back to it, you know. On Thursday, we're going to talk about Silas Clay and Hamilton Finn. Oh, and I bought Michael Easton's book, 18 Straight Whiskeys.
Oh.
It's a book of poetry. I think that's the name of it.
Okay.
It came yesterday. I'm really excited to read it.
I hope it lives up to your expectations.
It has really good reviews, so it should. And it has him on the back cover, so.
Oh, that's all that you need.
Worst case scenario, I flip it over and I have a picture of Michael Easton.
You're ridiculous. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right, so have a good week.
And we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to peer54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review.
And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Peer 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there is something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at peer54podcast@gmail.com.